Hello everyone, I'm Emma, and I'm your storyteller for today. Tonight's chapter is from Super Trunky the Elephant, and this is chapter 12. The Hippos were so thrilled and thankful to the three friends they put on a bit of a party, and so Trunky, Cholly and Dino followed them back to where they lived, and ate and drank and danced. It was great fun, and the Hippos sure knew how to have a good time. As the evening began to draw in and the light just began to fade, their three friends and Hetty were all chatting together, toasting marshmallows on a campfire, lit by Dino. They'd had such an exciting day, but now Trunky was looking a little forlorn. He let out a sigh, and Hetty asked him what was the matter. Trunky explained that now he knew how to listen to his heart, he could feel it telling him how much he missed home. "Don't get me wrong," he said. "I've had so much fun here, and I've learned so much and made such wonderful friends. But I miss my herd, and I miss my mum. She'll be so worried about me," he said. He sighed again before adding, "I just have no idea how to find a porthole." Said Hetty. "Perhaps something you've learned can help you. You said you'd learned so much, so perhaps you already know the answer. You just need to feel it." "It's just not that simple," said Trunky. "I wish it was. I wish I could just close my eyes and magic the solution up." And then it hit him. Perhaps that was the answer, and Hetty was right. He had known it. He just hadn't realised it. "Oh my, Hetty, I think you've cracked it," he said, as he jumped up and twirled her around. Dino and Cholly looked up in surprise at Trunky's antics. "Do you think he's had too many of those marshmallows?" Cholly asked. "Well, you saw what happened after he'd had too much soda stream," chuckled Dino. Trunky danced over to his friends and explained. "You know you showed me how to magic up anything I wanted to eat or drink," he said, and they both nodded. "Well, what if it doesn't just work for food and drink? What if it can work for anything we want in our hearts?" "Do you know, I never thought of it like that," said Cholly. "Nor me," exclaimed Dino, and suddenly they all wanted to give it a try. Wait, said Trunky. "Everybody calm down. We need to just think this through." And so they thought, and they talked, and they agreed that Trunky should go first, as it was his idea. "Okay," he said, and he closed his eyes and wished from his heart for a porthole, as Dino had called it from the start. Whoosh! In Trunky's hands was a porthole from an old ship. "What's this?" said a startled Trunky, and he drew back in dismay. "What am I supposed to do with this?" he said. "I'll never fit through there." Hetty roared with laughter as she saw the confusion. "Did you mean a portal?" she said, "as in to get you back to your world?" "Oh, yes," said a slightly red-faced Trunky, realising his error, and with that he closed his eyes and pictured his mum and his herd and wished with his heart for a portal, and this time, vroom! A large shimmery portal appeared right next to them. It was sort of see-through, and Trunky could see his mum and the herd on the other side. He couldn't wait to get back to them again, especially seeing them there so close he could almost touch them. "Whoa!" said Cholly and Dino in unison. "That was amazing!" And then they were silent, for they realised this meant their friend would be saying goodbye. "I'm going to miss you," said Dino, looking at his toes so as not to catch Trunky's eye. A little tear began making its way down his nose. "No one's ever seen me, I mean the real me, and believed in me for just who I was before." "Me either," said Cholly, and he too sniffed, as if to hold back a tear. "I don't know what I'd have done if it hadn't been for you. I'd probably still be under that bridge, and I'd still be seen as a scary troll, and not a bridge-building troll." "Oh, you guys," said Trunky, as he opened his arms and hugged both his dear friends. "I'll miss you too," he said, "and this place has changed me. You've changed me. Now I know how to trust my heart, and I know I'm brave. Super Trunky to the rescue," he chuckled as he made a little superhero pose. "I don't know how I found this place, but what I do know is everything is not always quite as it seems, and so if there is a way back to here, I'll find it." With that, the portal looked as if it was starting to fade. You'd better go, said Hetty, before it's too late. And she gave Trunky a kiss on the cheek, and as she did, the portal closed, and Trunky was gone. And that's the end of tonight's chapter. Night night. Sleep tight. See you soon.